Hello and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Katie and this is my channel, Something by Katie. And today is an exciting one because it's my 1-year anniversary of having a YouTube channel. I uploaded my first video a year ago and I figured that this was a great opportunity to have a good old-fashioned chatty get ready with me and reflect on my past year and what I've learned and what I want to do in the coming year and all that good stuff. So please don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I would love to have you around, and thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and continued to watch my videos in the last year. I really appreciate all of you. So thank you very much. And if you want to hear what I have to say, just keep watching. All right, so I think I already did my brows, but I'm gonna use the Auric Glow Lust as a primer. And to be honest, I don't really plan on talking about my makeup too much. I'll leave what products I use in the description box. But in this video, I just want to reflect on the past year because, as I said in the intro, I posted my first video a year ago and my life has changed a lot in this past year. So a year ago, we were a week away from quarantining. Little did I know. And a year ago this week, I was also traveling for work, which was my last work trip and basically last little bit of normalcy. But I decided to post my first video when I was on that trip. And you'll notice the first couple of videos on my channel are filmed some of the first ones, not like the literal first video I posted, but some of the first ones, 2 of them, I filmed in a hotel room, and that's because I filmed them while I was traveling for work. My plan when I started this channel was that I would do that. Like, I would take the time to film like when I was out traveling for work, but like in a hotel room because that's when I would play with makeup a lot. Like, I just get very anxious traveling and stuff, but I used to travel for work like every 6 weeks. Anyway, so that when I stopped traveling and have been working from home 100% of the time ever since. And it's been amazing that even though I didn't plan for my channel to kind of unfold how it did, I am so glad that I started it when I did because I needed this creative outlet so bad this year. Like, this YouTube channel has been a therapy for me, so that's why I'm just like so grateful to have this creative outlet. Like I said, I'm not gonna be talking about the makeup too much here. I just want to chat a little. And anyway, so pretty much I've always been kind of a creative person. I've always definitely been more drawn to writing and art and English and social studies over math and science and anything like that. So I have definitely always tended to be a creative person. And when I've mentioned a couple of times that I have graduated from college. I don't really want to talk like too deeply about like what I do, and not because it's a secret or anything, but just because I want this to be like my hobby and I want to talk about work at work, if that makes sense. And when I was in college, I was incredibly involved with the student newspaper, and I've always been involved with the student newspaper, like in high school. And then anyway, basically the long story short is I was outrageously busy in college. that's pretty common, but I was just outrageously busy. And then when I graduated, I had all this free time I had no clue what to do with. And I realized that it took me a couple of years after I graduated. I graduated several years ago, but basically I came to the conclusion that I needed a creative outlet again, and that the newspaper had been that for me, because it was content creation in a different way, media production in a different way, but this is a very, very different type of content. But I'm getting the same, I just really like the process of creation and having to form a strategy. Clearly my strategy is not very good though. Look at my subscriber count, but that's okay. I'm making videos that I want to watch, and eventually I'll figure out the right ones. But anyway, I'm just so happy that I created this channel, for the fact that purely I get a creative outlet again. Yeah, it's just been really good for me. I feel like in the past year of having this channel, it's really helped me to build my confidence for ever, like in like all my life, basically. I would say I am still much better in writing than speaking. I am a much better writer than I am a speaker. Anyway, I just, I feel like I'm more succinct, I get my point across better, all of that. But this channel has kind of forced me to, this has just been a good outlet for me to practice something I'm not naturally as good at, which I personally enjoy. Like, I want to get better at things. So I think that's something I've gotten better at. Also, I did not know how to edit a video really before I started this. I did go to journalism school, but I tried to avoid that at any cost. I didn't want to edit videos, but that's funny now. Anyway, yeah, so I've gotten better at editing. I've gotten better at trying to plan my life out, which I'm not very good at. I'm really proud of myself for keeping up with this and being very consistent. Also, something I struggle with is consistency and routine. So this has been very good for me in a lot of ways. Please stop. Hopefully she has that out of her system now, but all in all, this channel has brought me good things. I have just realized that this is a hobby that I absolutely love, and it helps me, it helps my mental health to have something to focus on that's for me, and it helps me to have a creative outlet where I'm forced to constantly grow. And it really helps me to have something outside of work, because for the longest time, I know a lot of my friends went through this too, but I felt like my identity has often been tied up in my work. I did study journalism, and that's the field I'm in, but I just often feel like, yeah, my identity is tied up in my work, and it's just been really good for me to have something very fun outside of my serious day job to focus on. And I have also loved connecting with all of you amazing people who watch my videos and comment and DM me on Instagram and all that. I really have loved meeting people. I'm gonna pop some faces on the screen of my YouTube friends who I love following, and they always make me so happy when they post their videos. And it's a fun aspect. The community aspect of YouTube is amazing. I want more of that in the coming year for sure, because I'm very antisocial, and which is probably weird because I put videos of myself talking on the internet, but it's true, I am pretty antisocial, and so sometimes I don't reach out to people, but I should try to do collabs this year. I'm gonna put it out into the world. I want to do collabs because I do want to grow my little community and my little corner of the internet, so to speak. I want to grow it and make it not just about me, but about having like a community. I really would love for that to be what happens in my second year on YouTube. I'm really rambling, but hey, that's what a chatty get ready with me is. So obviously everybody wants to grow their channel. So that's a goal of mine in the coming year, but I am in no way disappointed with my first year on YouTube. I am so proud of myself for, like I was saying earlier, being consistent, because that is something I struggle with even in my own hobbies and things I enjoy. I am very inconsistent, and I have been pretty consistent with YouTube. Scheme of who I am. Anyway, I'm proud of that. I'm also proud of the fact that I have created videos that I like watching. So I obviously need to keep getting better at my editing, but for the most part, I like most of the videos I've made, and I just need to get better at the strategy part of YouTube and creating more videos and actually being genuinely much more consistent than I even have been this year, because I would like to grow, but we'll see. Something else I will just say, I would love to hear people's perspective in the comment section for people who watch my videos or have watched videos I make. What are your favorite videos that I make? Of all the types of videos I make, what are your favorite? I would love to do a lot of reviews, but it's really expensive, and I'm getting married this year and it's not in the budget. I feel like in February I had a low buy, and I bet that'll happen more this year. So I wish I could review more products. It's just not practical, more new products. But what kind of videos of mine do you like? I certainly want to do more of the dupe the vibe videos. I absolutely love doing those videos, and they typically are, not always, but typically they're my more watched videos. I do want to, like I said, collab with people in the new not new year, but the coming year. I want to keep sprinkling vlogs in. I have I have a couple of vlogs planned right now. I just need to edit them and get them up, but I want to introduce more, like, not just beauty content, but lifestyle content as well. So that's something I want to do in the new year. But yeah, I will say, I don't really think I've kind of like figured out my groove completely yet. Like, I haven't quite figured out like a routine or a schedule of like, or a cadence, or I don't know, like I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what videos I want to make on a regular basis and how to improve things, and yeah, so I'm always mulling it over and trying to make things better. But I just love to know people's opinion on what you like from me, and yeah, I do want to step up my game and my aesthetic for sure, because my videos have been pretty like basic, and I just have ideas and I want to pursue them in the new year. So that's another thing. I just feel like having this channel has pushed me to be more creative all around. Like, I've been drawing more and coloring just more and sewing and all this stuff. Like, I feel like this channel has kept my creative juices up, and I really appreciate that, like, a lot. Sure, take this e.l.f. putty eye primer. I'm gonna do my eyeshadow now. Also, another thing about, just to reflect on from the past year, is the fact that I have really had to do a lot of deep thinking about my relationship to consumerism and makeup and just like this industry. And I don't know, I have so much makeup and it bothers me sometimes, but also I freaking love it. It's like my bliss is like sitting at my makeup desk and just playing with products, like what I film myself doing. Like literally, I don't have that many people watching my videos, but even if literally 0 people watched my videos, it's like, it doesn't matter because I would be doing all of this anyway. Like I use makeup as my own therapy for sure. And for like several years before I decided to actually start my channel, I would just, I would totally just sit in front of my, I have, there's no past tense about it. I have very bad anxiety. Whoops. I have pretty bad anxiety. And I would just sit in front of my vanity and literally like 3 times in a row, I would just like do my makeup, wipe it off, and do it all over again, because it's the process is what it matters to me. I don't really care. Like, I don't need to put this on to go outside. Like, I would just wear whatever outside, but the process of makeup is really what does it for me. The creative process, it's so therapeutic for me. And so just having that this year has been just remarkable for me. I am going to use, I'll tell you makeup thing for now. I'm going to use, again, the Fade into Hue palette from ColourPop because I enjoyed it, but I still, I've only played with the pink/red row in my Valentine's Day video, but today I'm totally feeling a like really warm, bronzy type of vibe. Like I tried to go there with my skin. Like maybe I should need to add a little bit more bronzer. Please hold. Just adding more of this butter bronzer. I'm not gonna start talking about makeup, but this is important. Anyway, so like I was saying, I would be doing this all the time anyway, even if I wasn't getting people to watch. So this past year, I really have just done this for me. But in the new year, in this next year, I want to build a community on here and just kind of see where I can take it and grow and just have fun with it. If I'm just gonna put, girl, stop. Winnie, relax. Bubba, what's wrong? In this coming year, I really do want to build this up and see what I can do and just really try to grow just like I did in this past year. I'm just gonna keep listing this off because I clearly didn't have a plan. I just wanted to chat and do my makeup. But another amazing aspect of this YouTube channel is that I now am like completely obsessed with colorful eyeshadow. Like when I was starting out a year ago, I was like just dipping my toes into like the obsession, but my makeup style has definitely evolved in the last year and I am here for it personally. I love the glowy complexion and colorful eyes. It is so fun to me, and that's what makeup is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, so I want to keep the fun here. Yeah. So far in this in this ColourPop palette, I've used the shade Treasure, Art Deco, and now I'm going in with Love and Warhol. as always, I feel like this is, if you knew me in real life, you're getting to know me now, because this is how I am. Very ADHD, all over the place, and very reflective all the time, always trying to analyze and be better. But yeah, this has just really been a delight. I've just been delighted by this channel. I'm gonna go into the shade Retro Dream now, and I've had a lot of fun experimenting, and I look forward to continuing. And I look forward to trying more new indie brands, and I look forward to kind of taking a makeup inventory soon and sharing more of my collection and what I use all the time, share more of what's on my vanity, the products I repurchase constantly and keep going back to. I want to talk about my favorite affordable cream products, because honestly, I don't own any high-end cream products, and so I don't think you have to have high-end cream products. So I want to talk about that, and I just have a lot of ideas. I have a notebook full of ideas. Now I'm going to take the shade So Precious, which is a pressed glitter. I don't know why, but I like all the pressed glitters in this palette. It's kind of, or at least this is the second one I've tried. Whatever. I like these two so far that I've tried. They're very fine and nice, and they don't fall everywhere. So far, so good. I did not put down any glitter glue either. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do blue on the lower lash line. I'm feeling that. What else? I want to, this is really pretty. I really like this palette. This Fade into Hue palette from ColourPop. I need to, this is my second video using it, but I need to use it like in its own video and compare it to other drugstore rainbow palettes that I own that are terrible, and this is amazing, i.e. that e.l.f. and J. Kissa one is so bad compared to this. This is an amazing rainbow palette. This formula is great, and it's very affordable. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point, but I'm saying all of this to show I have a lot of ideas, and I'm very excited to work on them, and yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the shade Watermark, that blue on the lower lash line. Wow, this palette's good. That's so fun. Okay, I'm going into this Watermark on this side too. Okay, and I'm also gonna just blend with the pastel Take It Easel blue. Blend a little. To be honest, I need to blend this top outer edge part. Need to blend it with a yellow. I'm being dramatic. Okay. If that wasn't evident, I'm going to use the brightest, like pure yellow called Abstract. Oh my goodness. ColourPop's formula is bomb. Okay. Yeah, this is what I needed. On the outside here, I need the yellow. You cannot just go from orange. You see? It's so much better. It's already better with this little bit of yellow. So yes, the moral of this entire long-winded story is thank you for watching, and thank you for every comment and like, and even the dislikes, because it's engagement either way. And yeah, I've been having so much fun with this, and I cannot wait to keep getting better and keep improving and providing entertaining and also informative content for the YouTubes. Taking the shade now Iconic to to line the bottom. I am going to wrap up my mascara, lip, and do some setting spray, and I will be right back to say goodbye. BRB. Hey Blake.
Yeah.
Is there any golden hour sun in there?
No, it's too cloudy.
Yeah, I figured I missed it. That's okay. I'm seriously obsessed with this red rouge gloss from Glossier. It's so good. It's a very good gloss. The queen of gloss, Nisa Nisi Pisa, would never ever lead me astray, so I had to try the Glossier gloss, and she was right. It's so good. Oh yes. I know I thought I was doing this off camera, but I didn't. This is the completed look, and I really love it. Definitely achieved that bronzy, glowy summer vibe, even though we are months away from summer because I live in Chicago. I still got that vibe, and I am into it. To wrap things up, thank you for listening to my ramblings. I just, again, want to extend my sincere appreciation to anybody who has engaged with my YouTube channel or my Instagram account or my Twitter account, because I appreciate you, and I have really enjoyed having this outlet in my life the past year. All of us have been going through it. I've also been going through it mentally and just stuff happening in life, but thank you for watching. And I hope that in the coming year, I can continue to grow this channel. I hope that it will always remain a reflection of me, essentially like a beauty video blog where I share what I'm doing with you, and you also give me your thoughts and opinions, and it's a back and forth and a relationship. And yeah, I'm gonna just put this out there to maybe manifest it, but I would love to get to the place where I could do like weekly live streams. That would be really fun. I love channels that do that. So yeah, I have high hopes for what this could be, but even if it stays the same for the whole next year, I am going to keep doing this as long as I feel fulfilled by it. And so far, so good. So if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. There is going to be a lot more where this came from. So hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And in the meantime, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because I also hang out in those corners of the internet when I am not over here. So anyway, thank you very much for being a part of my first year on YouTube, and I'm excited for what is to come, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.